Welcome to the Culture Zone. Well, hello and welcome to the Culture Zone. I promise you each week I'm going to bring you something different, something new, and I too many times have no idea what's in store. But listen, come on into the zone with me and let me talk today about music. Yes, indeed, it's a part of the culture. But today I'm going to go backseat into the music world. Take a look at what I have here. Hey, it's not just music. I'm going to tell you it's just digital. You remember this? Old-time camera. Me think of the one Viewmaster. You remember Viewmaster? Yes. And we call it film. And we say make a look now, we clap. Yes, but this is an old camera. So, you know, follow me closely. Don't lose me now. Speaking of music, I don't know anybody who never treasured their moments when they had their time with their vinyl. Yes, we used to play the vinyl pan the little music player, and then sometimes the music, the record a skip, you know. Guess what we do? Put a little money, like a coin, a 10 cent or something on top of the needle and put it on and then just watch it go round. Oh, I remember those days. Isn't that something else? Music and the idea of production and all that has come such a long way. And then, oops, after the vinyl, CD, light and thin, you just slip it in and go. Yes. And remember the little tape, when the tape run out, you used to take the pencil and wheel it and bring it back in. But you know, as the production of music and everything has evolved, we have come a long way, and it's just going to be interesting to figure out what's the next step. But can I go back a little bit? Remember the VHS? And anybody can tell me if they have managed to set that VCR. Let me know. The date was always wrong and the time wrong. But I remember I had a nanny once who insisted that I bought her a VCR. And all me I tell her says a VCR, she called it the DVD. DVR. Something like that. She mixed up the letters, but in any event I did get one for her. But oh my goodness, how time has flown. All the technology has changed and so many different things happening. And we're fortunate to be in this era and this generation to be the recipients of all the wonders of videography, photography, and music. Well, as usual, I tell you each time I have a guest that is always intriguing, fascinating, and most of all, someone that I'm impressed with. I am most delighted to bring to you in the Culture Zone this week none other than the young man himself, Joe Davis, award-winning multi-musician, yes, multi-instrumentalist, let me back that up. He's a photographer and a videographer, one little bundle of talent. It looked like when God was giving out talent, him father and mother stand up right in at the front and say, give me everything musical. And guess what? He sings as well. So follow me, let's go over and talk with Joe Davis.
Eternal Father, bless our land. Guard us with thy mighty hand. Keep us free from evil powers. Be our light through countless hours. To our leaders, great defender, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we love. Teach us true respect for all. Stir response to duty. strengthen us the weak to cherish. Give us patience lest we perish. Knowledge send us, Heavenly Father. Grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, Jamaica. Jamaica, land we
Here we are in the Culture Zone. Yes, and as usual, I'm excited to have my guests in the Culture Zone with me because that is when I get a chance to meet them, know them, and then introduce them to you, the viewers. So today we have Mr. Joe Davis, and I want you to lock that name because this is a man who is going to be a force to reckon with. Let me tell you something. This young man plays, I may have it wrong, but as far as my memory records, about 12 or 13 different instruments. You hear me? So there is a fabulous name for that type of talent, which I will allow Mr. Davis to tell me. But I am very, very pleased to bring to you, my viewers, the one and only Joe Davis, again, a name to reckon with and a force to reckon with. So welcome to the Culture Zone, my little friend.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it.
All right, and he's coming to me live from the beautiful island of Jamaica. So once I hear a Jamaican in any aspect of the performing arts, I get excited. So I say, yes, they got to be on my show. And recently I discovered that this young bloke was honored to perform, and he laughed because he knows he's from he was in London for a minute, so some of the terminologies he may remember. This young bloke was recently asked to perform at the VP's what would I call it, a ceremony that they had for the VP. So let me back up. Joe, tell me the proper terminology, the name that's given to a young man as yourself who plays multiple instruments.
So, my name is Joe Davis. I am a 17-year-old musician multi-instrumentalist. And that's of 12 instruments inclusive of piano, drums, bass guitar, electric guitar, euphonium, etc.
Look at that, etc. The man play more than just the triangle. You understand what I'm saying? This is amazing. Okay, so we don't want anybody to pressure themselves to feel like, okay, I can't master one, and this gentleman, this young man is doing up to 12. But we're here just to share them with you. And I am honored to be in the space with you, my son. I'm going to call you that because you're such a young person, young man, and is doing so much in your little time here. So we cleared the terminology used to describe someone who plays more than one instrument. Now, recently, you were asked to perform at go ahead and tell me exactly how it was laid out. Tell me the name of the event.
So the name of the event was a Golden State celebration, and the Golden State being California. So the California State Society reached out to a number of performing arts high schools across the United States, and I attend the Idlewild Arts Academy, which is a performing arts high school in California, and they were called to submit entries to be featured at their inaugural event in honor of Vice President Kamala Harris. And so they contacted the Idlewild Arts Academy, and then the Idlewild Arts Academy contacted me and asked me if I would be able to produce or record and shoot a video for any song that's patriotic to America and any song that symbolizes freedom in America. And me being a Jamaican, I don't know that many patriotic American songs. So I decided to settle with the Star Spangled Banner, the American national anthem. And so I did a vocal arrangement of that, and I shot the video from in my bedroom over there and sent it off to them. And to my delight and honor, they selected me to perform at the event and start off the show with the national anthem. So that was a really, really big honor, and to be able to represent Jamaica on such an international scale, I'm just so grateful for the opportunity.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and white stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glares, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Is that talent or what? What a piece of performance. Who would know that a little boy from Jamaica could master the beautiful Star Spangled Banner like he did, an American national anthem? Amazing. And that's the word that I'm going to use throughout the program, because this young man is absolutely amazing. Did I tell you? Award-winning, multi-instrumentalist, photographer, and of course, videographer. Amazing. Love it. I went teeth him. Joe Davis, you're coming home with me. Now, let's go back to the conversation we had and let's learn a little bit more about this masterful young man, Joe Davis.
Oh my goodness, absolutely amazing. Jamaicans are making such mark on the world stage in so many different arenas that it is mind-blowing. But here we are with you, young Joe Davis. I know your parents are instrumental, no pun intended, in getting you where you are, and they're very supportive. And somehow we need to get them on a platform to talk strictly about how they have been supportive of you and your journey. So
Yes.
I just wanted to put that out there. But Joe, so I hear that you recorded the piece that you did for VP Kamala Harris, and you submitted it and they played it, which I am honored to say I was able to see it, and that was absolutely amazing for me. It really was amazing. So great work on that. So let me jump back a bit. I do hear an accent. So as I mentioned at the top of the show, some of the terminology I use, young bloke, you're probably familiar because you have been or were in England for a minute, right?
Yes, miss.
Tell me about that.
So I was born and raised in the UK to Jamaican parents, and when I was around the age of 5 or 6, my godmother bought me a keyboard, and it was only around 37 keys or so in length, but it was enough for me to realize that I had a true passion for music and piano in general. And the head of music at my school when I was back in London, he recognized that I had perfect pitch, which is basically the ability to identify a note without a reference note that's given. And So he noticed that I had that, and then he talked with my parents, and they started giving me formal piano lessons. And when I was around the age of 10, which was in 2013, we moved out to Jamaica, and I furthered my studies with Miss Avery Crooks Campbell. And I came out to Jamaica when I was in around grade 4. And then I did GSAT in grade 6. And then I went to Campion College in Kingston. And I furthered my studies in piano there with Mr. Roger Williams, who is the head of music at the Edna Manley School of Music and Performing Arts, and furthered my studies there. And it was at that point that I had decided that I definitely want to take my music a lot seriously. And so I decided to apply for a few schools up in the United States, and I got accepted to the Idlewild Arts Academy, which is where I now attend. So that's a rough journey of where I've been musically.
Your short years, that's amazing. And there's just so much more of you that the world is waiting for, because with such talent, I know things are bubbling inside and you're constantly doing and constantly evolving. So speaking of doing, you have done some things in your bedroom, as you pointed, some productions, and undoubtedly you have shared this with your friends and maybe the public at large. What forum do you use to do that?
So I record all of my audio and visuals by myself. So I don't have like a team or anything that I do it with, which can be daunting at times, but I do love challenging myself. And I'm very, very passionate about music and filmography equally. So I really do enjoy doing everything myself. And so I record all of my audio with all of the different instruments and stuff that I need to record it with. I record my vocals through my microphone, and then I hop into the video editing part of the process. And I record all of my videos usually through my phone. I don't usually use my camera unless it's for something that's extremely professional, like the American National Anthem. But I use my phone to record. And so I record all of my audio with all of the different instruments and stuff that I need to record it with. I record my vocals through my microphone, and then I hop into the video editing part of the process. And I record all of my videos usually through my phone. I don't usually use my camera unless it's for something that's extremely professional, like the American National Anthem. But I use my phone to record my videos, and then I edit them on my computer.
Drums, please.
And then I send them out to, for example, my Instagram and my YouTube and my website and stuff like that, so the general public can be able to see it and they can enjoy it, hopefully.
Wonderful, they will. Hopefully, hello. We are so blown away with what you did at the VP, on the VP, the occasion of honoring the VP, Kamala Harris. It was absolutely amazing. And as I saw you, I knew I needed to have you in the Culture Corner. And I thank you as a young man. With all the challenges now, 2020 has really been a rough year. A lot of people were tested and tried, and you stuck to your guns. You did what you had to do, clearly. And how did you manage with the challenges of COVID? What were some of the things you did that you think you did differently to be able to stay focused?
So although most of my classes are online, and I'm having to take like online school, like many people around the world are having to take, COVID has kind of been a blessing in disguise for me musically, because it's confined me to my bedroom, which is where I do all of my musically creative stuff anyway. So it's kind of exactly. So when I was back on campus in California, I didn't have all of the facilities that I have back here to be able to produce what I wanted to produce. But because of COVID and me having to stay down here for the past roughly a year, I've kind of been restricted, but able to explore what I want to explore musically a lot more, because I have more time now and I don't have to worry about being on campus, having to walk around campus and stuff. It's literally from my bed to the desk back to my bed. And then I can do whatever musical stuff I want to do outside of that. and I have been, and it's been getting noticed by some people up in the industry and stuff like that. I'm just really, really grateful to be able to be given the platform and the time and the resources to be able to further my craft and properly delve into my passion.
Battery power, 15%. Alright, I don't care. Alright, actually. Okay, executive decision. Probably not the best one. So that way I can then bring this further away. No. Yes. And then bring myself closer. Alright. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Battery soon dead. Come on, you can fit this last couple of seconds in. Ooh, blimey. Check.
What's up, bro?
Yo. If you're gonna throw up, please.
I'm not gonna throw up.
What are you gonna do right now? Have you gone to dinner already?
I'm not going to dinner. Why does it matter? Just tell me what you want to do.
Because I'm recording my autobiography like right now. Like right now.
Go ahead. I don't know why you think I care so much.
No,
Just do
because
it.
you're in it.
Oh.
Just for like literally 2 minutes. I just need to record like these last couple of lines.
Yeah.
Cool. Shut. If you'd prefer to. If you'd prefer. That. Shut up. If you'd prefer.
If you.
Hold on. The battery's about to die. If you'd prefer to contact me via email, my email address is josephdavismusic@gmail.com. Is that it?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Thank you for listening to my story, and I hope to hear from you soon. Yes!
Okay,
Yes!
wait, what is
All
that?
of that setup!
What is what was this?
Oh, I'm so happy. Take your iPad.
So you're in school, as I hear, and then when you're finished, what do you think? Where you want to go with this? What are some of the things?
So-
yeah.
In September, I am going to be attending the Berklee College of Music, which is one of the biggest contemporary music schools in the world in Boston, Massachusetts. And I'll be furthering my music studies there, and I'll be studying contemporary writing and production there. And then after that, I'm hoping to be able to have my professional studio, so that I don't have to be working out of my bedroom, because I know that it's not necessary. I'm getting a lot of stuff done from inside of my bedroom, but it's not necessarily to the standard that I want it to be. And so hopefully I'll have that by the time. And I'm really, really hoping that I'm going to be able to continue doing what I do now, but just at a greater level. And when I write songs and such the like, I always write based on emotion. That's how I drive all of my music. Everything is based on emotion. And I hope to be able to have a wider audience to be able to evoke that same emotion that I feel when I'm writing said music, and to be able to get that out of the people that are listening to it. I find that really, really valuable. And so far, people have been enjoying my music, and they've been feeling emotion from my music. And that's one of my main goals in music. I want people to feel. And so I've been able to have that, and I hope to be able to continue that and hopefully reach even more people and connect with more people in that way. So, yeah.
You will, and you have a great attitude, great personality, and it's coming through, and it will be emitted through your music. So some of the pieces you have already done, can you list them for me so I could find these? Because I want to find out more about you, and I want to discover you through your music. So yes, you listed the platforms that you're on, but tell me the names of the pieces that you have done, your original pieces.
So I currently have 2 singles out on all streaming platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, all of those streaming platforms, and YouTube and stuff. They're named Unrequited and All I Need, under the name Joe Davis.
So
I also
and All I
Yes,
Need
miss.
under the name Joe Davis. Good. Just wanted my
Yes.
viewers to hear that clearly.
Yes, and I also have an Instagram account, as I had mentioned before, that I post all of my content. I just dump every single thing that I do, whether music related or not. So if people need updates, if I have an idea musically that I want to share with people, I always post it to my Instagram, which is Joe Davis Music. And I have a website where I update pretty regularly, so that people who are, for example, subscribed to my mailing list, they would be able to get updates as I update the website and I put stuff up there. And that's joedavisarts.com. And my YouTube channel is Joe Davis Music, as well as my Instagram account. So, and that's where I usually put some of the things that are a lot higher production and I'd preview them on my Instagram account on my website. But then if people want to see the full product, then they'd go to my YouTube channel.
This is amazing. Sitting here listening to this young man talking about product and doing things he has written is just it's just mind blowing. But I thank you, and it is an honor for me just to hear you, just to be in your presence, though virtually. But it really is an honor, and I thank you for your time. Thanks for sharing with us here in the Culture Zone. And we're gonna follow you. We're gonna look forward to what you're coming with, and we know great things are gonna happen because I can feel that coming from your soul. So we just thank you. And again, we kudos to your parents for the support that they have given you. And I just absolutely adore what you're doing. And I know the platform is going to springboard you because this is where people have been discovered, and it is going to happen. It's going to happen. And as you're writing, clearly you need to make sure that you have all your credentials in order and all your copyrights and everything. Protect yourself, right?
Indeed,
So
yeah.
that your dad sounds like a man who's very smart and on top of things. So that's great. We wish you all the best. And yay, we've got you in the Culture Zone. Continue to wave the flag of Jamaica high. And of course, never forget your British roots, because that's for us another part of our heritage too,
Indeed.
the Great Britain. So we're all intertwined. So thank you, young Joe Davis, for stopping by in the Culture Zone. We appreciate you. Thank you. And as we say, walk good, and we'll catch you later.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Joe Davis, what a phenomenal young man. Did I say the word was amazing? Yes. And I know very soon you're going to hear the name. See it up in lights. You won't see it on a 45 though, but we'll enjoy Joe nonetheless. I feel for some music. I'm going to put that on my little stone turntable right now. Yeah, man! You remember, when it's 45, you have to change up the whole program, and drop in the little... No, you know what? I'm not going to do that. No. No, 45. I feel for some Bob. So let me go for my nice LP. Yeah, man. Bob, I sort him out really good. Good? Yeah, man. We're lining it up. And we are ready to go. Mr. Music, will you please play? Yeah.